Hello and welcome back to Super Pat World. It is time for some Endless Expert. You may be able to hear it in my voice. I'm a little sick, but nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. Hope you're having a good Thursday out there. Almost to the weekend. Almost made it to the weekend here, chat. We are nearly there. What's up, Toad the Jam? You jamming out? I spent a lot of time in Microsoft Excel today. Alright. My brain is exhausted. Hey, what's up, Forever Retro Addict? What's your favorite retro game? Asthma's killing you today. You know, I actually have cough equivalent asthma. What kind of asthma you got, Toad the Jam? What's up, Erica Gobble? What's going on, Kyle with an A? Happy New Year. What's going on, Bayman? I'm feeling not too bad. I definitely can tell that I'm sick. Here's the... You love Microsoft Excel? You're a beast with it? See, I'm just learning the formulas now. How are you, K. Baronski? This is the trap. What's up, John? What's going on, George? This is the trap that I fall into when I am sick. Specifically stuffed up. Because I'm already chronically stuffy and have a bit of a deviated septum. So when I get extra stuffed up, and when I'm actually sick, it just becomes impossible to breathe through my nose at all, which makes it very difficult to sleep because then I have to breathe through my mouth. But when you've got the sore throat going, you can't. You end up waking yourself up in a few minutes because it gets dry and irritated. So then I end up not sleeping well, which then makes me not recover well. So I'm hoping tonight I can break through and get a solid 8 hours sleep. I just have to be able to fall asleep and stay asleep. But I have high hopes. You're editing a YouTube video. First time since 2023. There you go. Nice job, Erica. Starting the year off right. Thank you. What's up, Suze? Mario 35, bro. Remember that? Can we get that back? You have allergic asthma. Allergic to dust and mold. We have similar stuff, Toad the Jam. We have some similar issues. What's going on, Suze? Hey, Andrew. All right, well, let's get right into it. This might even have to be a bit of a shorter stream because I don't want to irritate my throat. Like I'm saying, I'm trying to get to a good night's sleep tonight. That's the goal. Because then I feel like I'll recover. I'll at least recover much faster. But like I said, thankfully this is not super intense. I know there's a lot of people dealing with some pretty intense sickness out there. I'd say a third of the people at work are just constantly coughing. And I don't have a cough. So I'm thankful for that. That cough and sore throat, I think that's the worst combo. That is just straight up torture. So I'm very thankful to not be experiencing that. How are you, Super Trucker J? Thank you, John. Appreciate you, Suze. Okay. I'm not down with the sickness, exactly. Wah! I am not down with the sickness. Oops. Okay, that worked. What's going on, Taylor? Watch the stream. Changing your tire and plumbing in your house. Wow. The real deal, Taylor. Slowly but surely getting better. That's good news, Super Trucker J. And more serious note, hope you feel better. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate your chat. I do appreciate what you're saying. Your well wishes, your prayers, your thoughts, all of the above. Thanks for supporting me. Feels nice, so thank you. All right. That didn't load up yet. What's going on, Clumsy? Thank you. What's up, yeah? Thank you for the likes. Thanks, Spacer. Appreciate you big time. Appreciate you big time. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to force myself to Maybe even do a quarter stream. Maybe just a little 30-minute hit here. Because that was a good thing. I barely had to talk at work today. I was able to just kind of be in my own zone. So the throat doesn't feel too bad right now. And if you've seen my stream before, you know I can tend to get a little enthusiastic. That's one word for it. Which is not a great combo. Not the best combo. There we go, John. Thanks, yeah. Yeah, well, thankfully, like I said, I was able to kind of stay in my own space, and I'm not coughing. I don't believe that I'm spreading this. Because if I was coughing, I might have taken a sick day. Winter brings out the sickness, no doubt. And this winter especially, it seems like. Thanks for the heart, Kiwi. Definitely seems like there's a lot of people sick right now. All right, we'll double tap the screen. Let's get this party started. Let's start it up here. Let's go ahead and start this thing up. Okay. All right. 23 lives. 1,182 clears. We need the lives to continue going up, please. What's going on, Midnight? We need the lives moving up. No damage allowed, so we don't want any power-ups if we see them most of the time. 34 people been here, 4 people liked it, 36-second world record. All right, I still remember how to ground pound cancel. That's good. I think I need 2. Oh no, the other one's gone. Wow, okay, well that worked out. Let's bring one. Let's bring a spring. Oh my gosh, bro, we are getting pretty lucky here. Oh. This is going to be very difficult to time. I'm tempted to go for 1-ups, but I don't think I could even remember the path back. Don't hidden block me, please, bro. This might not have been the right choice. Can I just get away with going over the top? No. What? Bro, I'm not in the mood for this. I'm never in the mood for this, to be honest. For this type of challenge. Take a once-a-day vitamin C. There you go. I've been taking these coldies. Little zinc. With a hope and a prayer. I'm gonna walk away, still improve. There you go, Super Tricker J. Yeah, chat, sorry, I'm out of this. I'm out. Not interested. I am interested in the ship. Sail away with me. 14 people been here, 1 person liked it, minute 26 world record. Oldies can be a lifesaver. What's up, Dave?
Oh no!
Oh, chat. Endless. this is not the right way. What is this, chat? Hidden blocks, maybe? No. Gosh. I don't think I can get up there. There must be a way, I suppose. I need the Bowser fighter to let me through? Oh, bro, what is this game? Why did I agree to end this? Oh, there's our little path. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, endless expert, bro. And it's just that I'm the problem. It's not that this is like this horrible level. This type of challenge is just so old at this point. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. Well, the lives are going in the wrong direction, unfortunately. That's the bad news. 61 people been here. 14 people liked it. 35-second world record. Is the lava rising? No. Okay. 50 coins a good sign. I wonder what the track means in this context. Is it just a little art show? A little visual? Oh, that's tough. I don't like that jump. Can I do this differently? How do I get up there? I guess I don't. I'm a little afraid of this jump. Whew, okay. Wow. It's not letting me up there. That forces you in. Oh, okay. This is just what we needed. You know you're just what I needed. Alright. What's up, Micah? Okay, thank you. Virtual. It's supposed to be Insanity, which is a great song by Jamiroquai. And a great music video. Ba-dum-ba, ba-dum-ba, ba-dum-ba. That's not really what it sounds like. What's going on, Sen? Thanks, Erica. Thanks, Spacer. 21 lives, 1,183 clears. What's up, Double Star? Take the kids to string lessons. You're unbelievable. Mom of the year right there. Flying without a parachute. That's why she's Double Star Mom 35. Also known as Falling in Style. 228 people been here. 13 people liked it. Minute 14, world record. Oh. Okay. I can get down with this, bro. Oh, I misunderstood. I thought a min jump would be okay. Okay, that's my fault. That's on me. A misjudgment. In hindsight, it's more obvious I was supposed to avoid it. Why would you do that, Pat? That was a weird move. Okay, we're going to get big height here and go right up and over. Is this an optional? Oh gosh, I thought it was going to be a spike or something. Oh yeah, optional. Could be something up and to the left, but I'm not getting any more daring than that. Okay, this is very, very, very good. I like what I'm seeing. I need every coin I can get, though, so we're not going to be picky. How you like that little strat? I think that was pretty smart. I almost got too much height. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
2 stars is your Yelp rating after I mix up. But 2 stars do not recommend from Noah. Oh my gosh. It's a tough crowd over there. Well, we need the 1-ups badly now. I don't think it's... I'm not gonna even bother with that 10 again. That's a little scary. Oh, this is actually scary. This is a cool level. What's up, Amp? This is a cool level that I've already messed up. I need to reset that if it's gonna let me. I gotta wait here. Oh no, 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 no! Okay, we only need 4 more coins. Here, do my dirty work for me, buddy. All right. Yeah, I know what you're telling me here with these arrows. Thank you very much. Now I got options. I could go for the... Oh, yes. Thank you, bro. Okay. There we go. Thanks, John, Clumsy, Sen, and George. What's up, Paolo Anderson? No, I'm not taking level codes today, Amp. And that's a good news for both of us. Today would really be a disaster. But shout out to Rye Guy. Rye Guy is my guy. Shout out to you, Rye. Appreciate that one. Intermittent fasting again. What's your window, Super Trucker J? Thanks, Clumsy, Midnight, John. Okay, later, Double Star. What's up, Eddie? Thanks, Spacer. Let's turn that page. Get it out of here. 1,184 clears.
Let's go.
10 seconds. Not going to take too long to find out the fate of Mario here. Oh my gosh. Is that good enough? Ooh, that's the one shot we needed, bruh. Thank you for the fair level. Now there's a rare treat in Endless. Thank you. I appreciate you big time. I really, really do. Thank you. All right, 1,185. And the lives are now officially going up. Thanks, Midnight George and Clumsy. Eat at random times, small meals. But you said intermittent fasting. My understanding of intermittent fasting is that you have a specific window of time that you can eat. For instance, when I was doing it, I'd have my first meal at 10 a.m. and my last meal at 6 p.m. I had to be done eating earlier and later than that. Some people do a 12-hour window. You could do an 8-hour window. There's all different ones. So that when I was asking you a window, that's what I mean. Like, what's your time to time? You almost never see a 3D World speedrun? Yeah, that was a good one. You do a 10-hour window. Okay. 24 lives, 1,185 clears. Iggy's Airship. Ooh. 14 people been here. 2 people liked it. 2-minute world record. You didn't you take 24 hours off of eating once a week? Oh my gosh. That's too much for me. Oh gosh, I am not down with 24 hours no food. We can get 1-ups here, thankfully. All right. It's a great start. Should I have checked the door? I'll take those coins. You've done 48 hours no food? That's brutal, bro. That is brutal. You can keep that 10, buddy. It's great for blood sugar, is it? I feel like with all that stuff, they'll find out, oh, it's actually really good for this. And then 5 years later, they found out, well, it is good for this, but it destroys this other thing. Ooh. But let the record show, I have no medical advice to give. I know nothing. I couldn't be any less informed when it comes to medical. So I'm not a great one there. Oh. Oh, I wanted to keep that, bro. All right, well, this is working out. How you like that little maneuver? Oh, I already got enough. I'll take that. Thank you. Do I have to trust that? I really don't like that arrow, bro. Oh, no. There is something down here. Yeah, okay. I can trust it. All right. All right, that works. Helps regulate your A1C. I don't even know what that is. Whoa. Oh my gosh! You're currently doing 1 meal a day? How big is the meal? Is it like a massive meal? Oh, you stinker. Alright. Last time you did 24 hours without food was when you were in the hospital many years ago. Oh my gosh. That's no good. Same with eggs, changes yearly. Yeah, they always change the advice on us. There we go. 1 shot, 3 went up, so we needed that. Great for A1C. 5 years later, turns out this is why you have pancreas problems. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Anything that feels extreme, I'm very hesitant. That's part of why I thought intermittent fasting was a nice kind of, a nice, mild thing. It didn't feel like I was ever starving or like it was just like a different routine. Whereas not eating for a full day or more than a day, or even the 1 meal a day, that sounds crazy. Shooting for 150 to 180 grams of protein in 1 meal. Man. Well, shout out to you. Hope it goes well, Schmitty. All right, that was a great one. Shout out El Jaxo. David got the world record. You lost 160 pounds doing intermittent fasting. Well, you must have been doing more than that, bro. That must have just been one part of the equation. 160 pounds is a whole person. Worked with a guy, was in good shape. He would eat 6 small meals a day instead of doing large meals. There you go. A lot of that. Definitely heard that advice many times. But I think I remember reading a couple of years ago that some of the perceived benefits were a bit debunked in that whether you have it spread out or close together doesn't make as much of a difference as they once thought. Which just goes back to my original point. It feels like every time they discover, oh, this thing's amazing for your health, a couple of years later, they're like, well, about that. remember we told you that this was really something you should do? Maybe don't do that. We're back down to 263, trying to get 200 by June and July. You can do it, Super Trucker J. Calories are energy, and energy is energy. Tough to argue with that logic. 27 lives, 1,186 clears. There we go. Science and our understanding is ever changing. We know nothing. That's kind of I think that we know less than 1% of what there is to know. That's part of why I get so excited about AI. Because we think we know more than we do. But we don't. We don't know much. What's up, Jan? Why didn't I get that? Okay, I have to do this? What is it? Is it supposed to be a P drop? What is this, bro? Well, now I at least have some lives, so I'm not too mad about it. We'll try again.
Oh no!
Maybe that's the whole level, is you just got to do a P-jump? You'd be down 196 pounds in 4 years. That would be a lot, Super Trucker J. Thank you for the heart, Jan. Thank you for the heart. There you go. Oh, you got to do it again. And there it goes. This could be a big life eater. It looks like you have to do it a third time. So this is a good one to do outside the run. I'm down for this challenge. But I am not down to lose. We finally gained some lives there. I am not giving them back to that. If it was 1, I don't think I'd be so quick to dismiss it. But 3 in a row? 3 clears? Yeah, I made the right call. Yeah, reset door, and I definitely wouldn't have skipped. Let the record show. But no reset door, I'm out. I'm out. Definitely a P drop. And now the one shot, exactly, John. It's always the way. Well, maybe not. I gotta drop it later. That was too late. Oh, and see, now that I just made that mistake, now I see I have a lot more to gain by dropping it too late than too early. But even still, this was a great skip. Good job, Pat. Great job, bro. I think I should do it the way I did it before, with a running start from here. I think that's where yeah, that's when I do the best. No! I have to somehow avoid that. Nicole, you want to better your health. Tired of having so many issues. There you go, bro. There you go. You'll be glad you did. You will be glad that you did. See, part of what makes a big difference with your momentum is you get a little extra height. Now, grand finale. There we go. I stand by the skip.
Time.
Then you get cheaper clothes at Walmart. There you go, Super Trucker J. I would have liked the reset door, but it's not your fault. That should have. If that was in Super Expert, I would have liked it all day. I think it was just since it only had 3 clears, I think it was just mis-sorted. Thanks, Tan the Man. Thanks, Midnight, Clumsy, and George. All right, I'm going to stick to what I said and try to end this soon. So let's go over to... Oh, my goodness. Can you believe this? How many clears is this up to? Still only 4. Look at that. Still only 4. That was awesome at the end of last stream. If you missed the last stream, just watch the end. The first 75% of it, skip that. But when we get to this level, check it out. Short speed run. Wow, that actually makes me even more impressed. I thought for sure it would have double-digit clears by now. Because it's the #1 popular Super Expert level. So seemingly a lot of people would play it. Maybe it just didn't update? Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
Thanks for the GG, Susie, Peter. Yeah. Speaking of Walmart, you love their and1 basketball shorts. Is that specific to Walmart? I think they have that at a lot of sports stores. Spent years buying expensive shorts, got and1s, and they're only $10. There you go. Shout out and1, not a sponsor. I have to do a midair. Man. Actually, no, I can do it the easy way. Because we're in new soup. So you can do a nice little one of these. No. No, that's right. It's actually kind of hard to time. Can I just run off? Like that, but no. I think I might have been right the first time that it's going to be in midair. Look at, bro, my feet are on, my toes, thank you, Kiwi. What's up, Simon? My toe is literally touching this thing.
Oh no!
Okay, progress. Progresso soup. I actually had some Progresso soup recently. That stuff is good. Can't do that too early. Three in a row? Who is this man? Okay, we did it.
Oh yeah, Mario
How you
time.
like that, chat? What was that, a 1 minute clear? We're tearing through Popular Super Expert. We're tearing through. Between the end of last stream, now this one. Although this probably has many more clears. You got 20 pair. Oh my gosh, Midnight. Thanks, George, John, Clumsy, and Midnight. How many? Yeah, 50 clears. 2,600 attempts. Frank88, I love you, bro. I love you, Frank. Thanks, Spacer. You got a few pairs of Under Armour. There you go. Whetstone Woods. I think the thwomp is the stone. Oh boy. Come on, Frank. I'm usually picking up what you're putting down, Frank. Frank, hey. Oh, I was too slow. I did not judge that correctly. We gotta be ready to go like that. That's pretty cool. It comes back fast the other way. Oh, I didn't expect you to do that. Oh, that one does not have a parachute. Hey, this is very cool. Frank, you really are something special, bro. I do love you. Frank! But I don't love you, Thwomp. I actually do kind of love you, Thwomp. You're a solid enemy when I can see you. When you're off screen, you're mean. Oops. And that was just foolish. So close, George, yet so far. Well, I'm glad I'm doing at least a short stream, chat. I felt bad not streaming yesterday. Haven't had the best start this past week or two. Well, the beginning of that sentence was referring to start of the year that I have not been super consistent with streaming. There's just been some circumstances. There we go. Oh, I didn't notice the one on the left. Oops. You didn't try those? There you go, Midnight. The Thwomp's name is Frank, too. There it is. Oh, I don't have to rush. It stops. There's a big margin there. There we go. Very, very cool level. Oh my gosh. That was scary. Very cool. Come on, bro. Frank, you really know what you're doing. One of the reasons this game is my favorite video game of all time. Level creators like Frank88 the Great. And see, if you compare that level that I just played to what it was like in Endless, then you can not sympathize, but you can understand my perspective a little more. what that feels like to play, like the challenge there, you have to actually be good at platforming. It's not like, oops, gotcha. Oops, figure out, try to read the level creator's mind and understand which way they wanted you to go, trial and error. But I'm not saying that's not valid. There's a lot of people like that, and that's fine. But just the longer I've played this game, the more I've really come to appreciate straight up platforming, which you've heard me say a million times. Okay, thanks, John. Clumsy, Midnight, Super Trucker J, George, bobbing and weaving there, Suze. Take that screenshot, Kiwi. Great time to do it. Yeah, and the throat is already getting there, so I think I'm... What's up, Lee? I think I'm making the right call. Hopefully we can get back to it tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how I sleep tonight. I was sharing earlier that because I'm already chronically stuffed up, when I get sick, I can't breathe at all through my nose. And so then I can't sleep because I can't, like I just said, I can't breathe through my nose, so I'm forced to breathe through my mouth. And if you've already got a throat thing going on, if you breathe through your mouth for like a minute straight, you wake yourself up with the dry throat. So it's an endless cycle. I'm sure many of you know what it's like to fall asleep with a very stuffy nose, so you know what I'm talking about. I'm just like stuck with a permanently stuffy nose. But in any case, thanks so much for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. Thank you so much to anyone who hit me with any star shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. What's up, Murad? Thanks, Midnight and Clumsy. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. It can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feeling like, oh my gosh, everything is completely ruined. Nothing's ever going to be the same without this person, place, or thing in my life anymore. What is the point when things just keep getting worse, not better? And that's a valid feeling. But the truth is, it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. Yeah, my brain's doing the lines out of order. I'm messing myself up. That's what I'm supposed to say. Because the truth is, there's some amazing stuff coming your way in your life. I can't tell you exactly what or exactly when, but I can tell you it's coming. And when you're really depressed, really anxious, it can very convincingly feel like it's never coming. Or even if something great did happen, it wouldn't move the needle because things are too far gone. And that's what's not true. I'm not trying to pretend like I know your situation. You might be in a very desperate, devastating scenario. I'm not trying to take that away from you or pretend that might not be the case. But what I do know, I have lived long enough now to have seen it with my own eyes time and time again. Sometimes when you think you're totally down and out, the whole ship turns around when you least expect it in the strangest way you could ever imagine. So it's one of those things where you just got to be ready to accept, hey, I'm really depressed. I'm really anxious. I'm seeing the whole world through this filter of anxiety or depression, and I can't trust my conclusions. And it doesn't necessarily feel good to admit that to yourself, but it does feel empowering because now you're no longer trapped by your own thoughts. That's a rough place to be because you're the only referee up there, chat. You're the only one who gets the, like, you can get any kind of support, but ultimately it's going to come down to, can you regulate in your own brain? It's a you versus you battle. And especially if you're battling any kind of mental health issue, you got to accept you are battling yourself. You are your own worst enemy. And the more you can know yourself, learn yourself, accept yourself, and adjust, you can really save yourself a lot of pain and suffering. But I'm not pretending it's just a switch and now, I'm depressed, everything's all better. No, but once you can say, you know what, I'm depressed, then you take the next step. Okay, I'm going to need some support. I got to reach out. And sometimes that's all you're going to say. You know what, I've been struggling. I don't know exactly what I need, but I do know I'm struggling. And sometimes you meet up with a friend, family member, loved one, therapist. You get with your therapist, you wouldn't be getting a meal. But with with the other three options, sometimes just grabbing a meal with somebody you haven't seen in a while, reconnect with a friend, let them know what's going on. And it can really make a big difference in a way that on before you do it doesn't feel like it could possibly change anything. But sometimes just hearing your own thoughts come out of your mouth, you start to see them differently. And you're like, oh, you know what? I guess that is a little heavy-handed. Maybe I'm not thinking clearly. Oh, my goodness. Speaking of not thinking clearly, John coming through with 5,000 bits. Shout out to you, John. Oh, my gosh. Thank you for the support. I think that might be one of the biggest bit drops I ever got. John Legend. At it again. Thank you for the support. You are amazing. Thanks for the support.
Woo! Thanks for the support.
Really appreciate that, John. So yeah, if any of that resonates with you, know that I'm rooting for you big time. If you need a little family-friendly escape, make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me. And I hope to catch up with you tomorrow. Sorry, the energy was way low. But tomorrow, I'm hoping we'll be better. So I'll catch you then, maybe. Very non-committal here. But I appreciate you, chat. This was nice. This made me feel good. So thanks for being here, chat. I'll catch up with you soon. Bye, everybody.